Duntroon Castle is located in the west of Scotland and thought to be the oldest continuously occupied castle on the mainland. It was the seat of the Campbell clan until 1792, and it was Robert Campbell who named a little settlement in the South Island some 80 years later. Mark Leishman ventured to Duntroon to discover a vibrant community with plenty to offer.
It lies on the south side of the Waitaki River, and for a town of about 100, it has an overabundance of attractions. From the blacksmith shop to a master saddler, there's the intriguing Vanished World Heritage Centre with its fossils, and it's all part of a heritage trail. So, let me take you on a guided tour beginning at the original Victorian-era blacksmith shop, which is still operating today. So we're in the back of this amazing factory, I suppose. I mean, it's the blacksmiths here on the main street of Duntroon, and it's just so original with the earthen floor, but it's just magnificent sort of atmosphere about it, hasn't it? Ageless, it's incredible. Jan Keeling is, you're one of the identities in Duntroon.
Oh, hardly an identity, but I'm the chairperson of the Nichols Blacksmith Historic Trust, and we caretake this building, which has been lovingly restored and rescued from
oblivion,
falling into disrepair, because it's a weatherboard wooden building that has lasted over 125 years. So we're very, very proud of what we've got here.
Yes.
And how we've managed to keep it in working order. It is a traditional Victorian era blacksmith with the hand-pumped bellows. And there's a few working blacksmiths around the country, but I would love to meet someone else with a working hand-pumped.
It's so original, isn't it?
Hand-pumped bellows that's open to the public.
Absolutely. So tell us a bit about the story.
The blacksmith building was built at about 1900, give or take, but the original owner, Walter Yardley, had been in the village for 11 years at least by 1900. There's record of him travelling around the district, going to other farms, and with forges, because prior to this building, a lot of the farms had their own forge, and the blacksmith would travel around working, advertising where he was going to be each week.
And he'd be making carriage wheels and...
Generally on the farms he was shoeing horses or repairing or sharpening. So Walter Yardley was the first blacksmith, and then after him he sold the business to Nicol Muirden, who in the mid-1930s, and Nicol ran the blacksmith until 1967. So it's affectionately known as Nicol's Blacksmith because everyone in living memory who remembers Nicol called it Nicol's Blacksmith.
Right. It's amazing that it has lasted as long.
It has.
130 odd years.
The recent history is as important as the original history. So in 1967, Nicol Muirden left, and there were 4 local farmers, John Hoare, Burns Pollock, Jim Harvey and Bill Simpson, who got together and realised that if the Ministry of Works got the hold of the building, it would be demolished. But the building itself only had a little bit of remedial work, but it sat as is, so it really became a time capsule.
So all the forge, everything about it, the forge, anvil, the tools, everything was there.
It was all concern.
Ready to go.
Yeah. So
just light the fire.
Almost.
Fast forward 2005.
Mike Gray, who's just amazing guy, had moved to the district. He saw the potential and he said, hey guys, let's form a trust so you can get funding for it. We had a builder by the name of Dave Barkman, who is well known in the Lower South Island as a restoration builder. And he offered to come up and live here for a year, and he literally pulled it to bits. So from the outside, it looks old, but most of the outside timber is new, most of it. Our local garage is a bit of the hub of the community still, where people are meeting there with their gear to get repaired, they're waiting. That's what used to happen here.
The horses would come up and get reshoed or whatever.
Well, the farmers would drop their horses off, then head along to the pub to have lunch and come back with the gossip, tell Nicol, and then carry on their way. So Nicol knew the heartbeat of the community.
Jan Keeling remembers when Duntroon was well off the beaten track, but that all changed about a dozen years ago when the cyclists started arriving.
It's the cycle trail, the Alps to Ocean, has just been a game changer. So it passes through the village, and it's been amazing for the community. Our business model isn't great for cyclists because we only create heavy, hard things, and the cyclists usually don't have the room to carry it on.
No.
And we create things that never break, so they never come back to get another one. So, but more and more tourists are calling by. On the weekends, we have volunteers working here, but creating things to sell in our little shop, because we run on the smell of coal dust, I say. We rely on a tiny bit of funding that we can get occasionally, but we depend on donations and what we can sell in our little shop.
Well, I think we should go over and see how it all works. Let's wander over to the forge itself. Judy Waterstone is the chief blacksmith at Nichols' shop with 25 years of experience. She leads a team of enthusiastic volunteers. So what are we doing here this afternoon? We've got the big bellows there. Look at the size of that. That's amazing.
This is a big, long, 1.5 metre outdoor fire poker.
So this is made to measure?
Made to measure.
Fantastic.
We don't do many orders,
No.
but we do occasionally if we can.
Yeah.
But,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So can you feel the heat in the rod, Judy?
Not at the moment, but if down here I could.
Yeah.
It's a bit when you feel the heat, when you've got your glove on, you take your glove off, drop your medal,
Yes.
because the heat goes through your glove.
Right.
But,
And what sort of heat are you getting it up to here?
about 1,200, 1,300 degrees.
Wow.
1,400 degrees is burning, which metal does burn, and you can ruin your work, and just by not keeping an eye on it, chatting to people.
Now Colin's over here. He's got the bellows going. You got one arm on his hip and the other left arm he's pulling. It's like a tiller on a yacht.
Yeah, so we've got a double leather bellows here. One is like two lungs, one's sucking the air in, and one's blowing it out, so you've got a constant flow of air.
So that's what you've got to do to keep this fire
so
burning.
So this is what's controlling your temperature.
Right.
We actually read the fire in the metal as to what temperature it is.
Right.
A white hot, you can judge your temperature by the colour of the...
So it's sort of like a purple and orangey sort of flame, isn't it? And then
Yes.
That's the last of the gas coming off your coke, because the coke is your coal that's had the gas taken off. And so that's the little blue bit there, that's, just gas escaping.
Colin Martin is the bellows boy, who you can tell just loves the process of getting the fire up to temperature.
Of course, the bellows boy was become the new apprentice blacksmith.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so it was always a young fella that did the bellows. Yeah.
Well, it's good exercise for you, I would think.
Yeah, I'll change arms shortly.
What sort of weight is it? Has it got a bit of...
Well, no, it's not too bad at all, actually. And it just falls on its own.
Yes, you just got to lift it up and then drop it again.
Yeah, so it's depending on what speed you're pumping as to what flow of air you're getting.
It's a very important job because he's controlling my fire and keeps an eye on my metal. Sometimes I get to talk to people and he'll pull something out of the fire.
Behind every great woman. Behind every great woman.
And there's the old saying about too many irons in the fire. Well, many a time I do try and do two pieces at once.
Yes.
And it's fine as long as you keep the momentum up. And the moment you don't, one burns and then it's like too many irons in the fire.
So, Mary, what's your role here?
Oh, well, every now and then I help Judy pump the bellows and things like that, because behind every great woman there's a great woman as well.
Yes.
That's you're leaning on the most wonderful looking anvil.
I am.
Can you tell is there a history to that?
One that's been here for probably 130 odd years. It's had a lot of work done on it. It's been re-welded because the edges are all
Worn off?
It's not a sharp anvil, but it certainly does the job.
Right, now the poker is red hot, alarmingly hot looking.
So I'm coming over to, you've got your pot of water. Yes.
So we're now going to put I see. There we go. Judy, you got it in the vice and using a bit of the old grunt.
Yep.
And what are you doing there, Mary? You're brushing it?
I'm brushing
steel wool?
the scale.
See down there?
Yeah.
Look, that's the scale brush.
So if you want your hydrangeas to go blue, then you put that round your hydrangeas and it alters, because it's metal, it's very high metal.
Oh, God, there's a byproduct. You could be selling that as well.
I know. And also the water in your barrels for
right.
warts, if you've got warts.
Oh, really?
It used to be a remedy, so you'd put your hand in the water. I've even given people bottles of water to take with them. It's an old wives' tale,
Oh,
but
what?
it does work, I think.
Fantastic. Well, there you go. That's beautifully done because you've got it perfectly measured out at this big long poker. Mary's using the bellows now. She's on bellows duty and she's puffing it up, and you can hear the sound of the bellows operating there. I'll just listen in.
It's a bit like waves crashing on the sea.
Isn't it? It's a wonderful sound. So now we're going to beat it. It's on the anvil, and we're going to beat it just to make sure that it's nice straight. I'll tell you what, it's pretty good for your fitness, doing this sort of job, I would say.
I'd be quite good at arm wrestling.
Now, Judy here has been a blacksmith for 25 years or so.
Yes.
This is quite a unique blacksmith in the fact that it's dominated by women.
Yes.
Yeah, it's normally a man's domain, and when you look around, we've got 2 lady blacksmiths here.
Yeah.
Mary's an apprentice.
Yes.
And I'm just the bellows boy.
And you know your place.
I know my place, yes.
Get the beers in afterwards, will you?
Anyway,
Get the beer in afterwards. 3 o'clock.
It's great to see, actually.
it is, isn't it? Isn't it
Yes,
just?
yeah. And we have about 3 or 4 local blacksmiths that we try to rotate.
Yes.
We have got 1 or 2 in here every weekend when we're fired up. But Judy's the manager of the blacksmith shop.
So as the bellows boy, are you one day going to be allowed to get on the hammer and do a bit of bashing around and
Well,
whatever?
of course I can, yeah. But the bellows, doing the bellows is a very important job, and
Yes.
I'm happy to do that.
Leaving the huff and puff of the blacksmith shop, we head over the back fence to Steve Smith, who at 74 is one of about 6 master saddlers in New Zealand.
So another tack and another saddle, eh, Steve?
Yes, we're getting around. We're making the 4-piece to put in the saddle. I've made the seat and the flaps and everything on it and webbed the tree up. Once I get the 4-piece in, the top will be finished, and then I've just got to make the panel, which is the underside piece. There's 2 parts to a saddle. There's the top and the bottom.
Master saddler Steve Smith explaining his craft. He works from a half-sized container out behind Vanished World in Duntroon. So that's the real basis of every saddle.
That's where you start.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And so this one here, what are you making here?
Oh, this is just a GP saddle.
GP, general purpose?
General purpose, and I've made it extra wide for a fitted Clydesdale. You get them all different widths in the gullet here.
I didn't know until very recently when I went up to the Clydesdales at Kimble that you actually could ride Clydesdales.
Well, they were bred for knights to ride into battle.
Oh, were they?
Same with the shires. Ah. Yes.
So they weren't bred to tow things?
No. Knights needed a big, strong horse to carry them and their armour into battle in the early days. If you go back and read the history of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, the shire is bigger than the Clydesdale, but the Clydesdale's faster.
So they were probably preferred in battle. You get out there quicker,
yeah.
and they're still pretty darn big, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
18 hands or whatever it is.
That's right, yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Do you have some sort of template to show you how big it should be, or is this just...
Well, generally you fit the tree to the horse.
Oh, that's where it begins.
Yeah.
You're like a Savile Row suit maker, aren't you? It's made to measure.
Basically. And that there is the patent leather harness which I made.
Patent leather, wow.
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
is that good to work with patent leather?
Love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it is good.
Mouldable and everything?
Well, you can get patent leather and you can get patent cloth.
Right.
And
shiny leather, that's beautiful.
Yeah, well, they make shoes and everything.
Yes, of course, yeah.
It's stunning.
Down the hall on a Saturday night, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, always in the days of the Lone Ranger and Rawhide and those TV shows, the saddle always had a sort of a horn on it, you know, where they used to...
That was a Western saddle.
A Western saddle?
Yeah, I don't make those.
Okay.
Yeah. The intriguing thing between Western and English saddles, a Western saddle, the way the rider sits and the stirrups hang off a Western saddle are very similar to a dressage saddle.
Oh, really?
So you've basically in English you've got a GP saddle, which is general purpose, which means you can go and do dressage or
whatever,
jumping and just general riding in it. You've got your specialised jumping saddle. You've got your specialised dressage saddle,
these are all made to order?
No, I'm playing. I'm supposed to be retired. God, I'm 74.
Oh, you got heaps of time. What are you worried about? Can I ask you how much you have to pay for a saddle? I mean, because there's a heck of a lot of work goes into these, isn't it?
Yes.
How long would it take to make one?
50 hours.
50 hours?
Handmade.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. I don't... very little machining, all hand sewn for me and everything.
And then what does someone pay for something like this?
For my saddles, $3,000.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're on basically $60 an hour.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's a labour of love.
Pretty reasonable, isn't it?
Yeah, labour of love.
Wow.
But I'd love to be able to teach somebody, but nobody seems to be interested.
Well, that's the thing I was going to say. You've learnt all the skill. You're an artisan, you know, and you're keen to share it, but there's no one taking
That's
up.
right, yeah.
And how many saddles do you reckon you've made?
Oh, I've probably made about 60, 70 saddles.
And do you stencil your name in the corner like a true artist? Or
Yeah, normally I put it on the flap.
Oh, yeah, just to...
Yeah, depends if I think it's good enough.
So you've got your wee workshop out the back of the Vanishing World here in Duntroon, and people pop in and just watch you at work?
Yeah, because there's not many of us master saddlers left around.
I mean, is there a living in it though? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
There's plenty of work around for...
Yeah.
So for a young fellow who had a bit of skill
up
with
and
his
go,
hands and motivation,
Yep.
it would be make a pretty good sort of career.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And you've got to be in the right area too.
Yes.
Yeah, everything's
true.
important.
Yeah.
All the materials
So
are
that's
important.
pretty expensive too, no doubt.
Yeah. I even had to import the skills.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about living in Duntroon, because Duntroon's 150 years old now. You've just had your big celebration.
Unfortunately, we're right on the main road. And I had a horse and gig and everything. I used to drive around.
Yeah.
But the traffic's just got too heavy over the last 5 years. It's becoming a very popular place.
Yeah. Well, it's a great drive, isn't it?
It's a
that
great
straight
drive.
7-mile road. It sounds like something out of an Eagles song.
And you get great weather like this, sun pouring down.
It does,
You know,
absolutely.
it's about, 30 degrees or something today.
Beautiful day.
Yeah.
The next attraction on the Duntroon Heritage Tour is also quite unique. It's called Vanished World Heritage Centre, and Mary Corver is another of Duntroon's extraordinary volunteers.
Vanished World has got it's a great name. It's an intriguing name. It draws you in.
It does. I'm a volunteer, and prior to that, this was run by volunteers, and it now has a permanent manager and general manager. And people come in and are interested in the geology of the area. The unique thing about this is everything in this museum was found in this valley, and it's a very special valley with more than 13 species of ancient whales and dolphins, sea bears, which are known today as seals, a turtle, and a 70 million year old plesiosaur, and mosasaur, which is also slightly evolved after.
You've got
a
the skulls of
plesiosaur.
them.
Just some teeth.
Oh, yes.
But with the plesiosaur, we have the skull, and that's actually housed in Otago Museum in Dunedin. And it's an 8 metre long plesiosaur of 70 million years. And that was found because a member of the public said to Ewan Fordyce, the paleontologist in Dunedin, about it. And he investigated and found the observation to be accurate. So over a period of a short amount of time with high seas, they recovered it.
Yeah.
So that's now in Te Hua in Otago.
So where we're standing now, which is quite well away from the coast, of course, I don't know how many miles up the valley we are.
About 44 k's.
Okay, 44 k's up the valley. This was completely underwater.
That was.
The Duntroon Heritage Trail was created to honour the 150th anniversary of Duntroon last year. And one of the brains behind the idea is local historian Karen Lawrence. We're here at the Duntroon Jail, which was established in 1910, and it's, I don't know how big it is, it's a small little jail. There's only room for one prisoner. It looks like it's me.
It's Jezebel in there.
Oh, where's Jezebel? Oh, Jezebel. Oh, Lady of the Night. She's tucked up in bed in a wee room.
There were two of them, in actual fact.
Two jails in
buildings.
Duntroon.
Yeah, and they were right behind his house. In those days, he used to interview people in the house, so they'd have these criminals coming down through the hallway and sitting in the house. Yeah.
And do you know what sort of crimes were being committed?
Well, yes, of course, back in those days, even being a vagrant was a crime.
Right.
So they could pick people up for just having nowhere to live and things
Give
like
them a
that.
night in the cell. Just
Give them a night in the cells,
Yeah.
yes. Well, there were quite a few businesses here, and we had about 3 hotels.
Yeah.
Well, 2 hotels, and at different stages we had a hotel called the Marafanua Hotel beside the river
By the
as
river,
well.
yes.
Yeah. So you had your butchers, your bakers, and, well, it was a farming town.
In the goldfields.
The goldfields up at Livingston, yeah.
Right.
It serviced them as well.
And they even got the stocks. Now, are they original? Were they ever used, the stocks?
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Good for a photo.
I know. A lot of people stop and get their photo taken there.
With the sign in the background saying Duntroon
Duntroon
Jail.
This is correct.
You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave.
Showing your age.
Showing my
So
age.
this is part of what we call the Duntroon Township Heritage Trail.
Right.
So we decided to put them in a pamphlet
Good
and
luck. That's great,
give
isn't it?
people a map.
And so you don't need someone to show you around. It's all there in the pamphlet,
It's
all the
exactly
details.
right. Yes, you
Yeah.
can do it and help yourself.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lovely photo with you see the mountains in the background. Just beautiful. What range is that?
Those are the St Mary's Ranges.
Right.
Yeah. Mount
And
Jet,
Duntroon, that
Mount
looks like a
Dakota.
Graham Sydney painting. It's just beautiful.
Yes, the Marafanua River on the east and the Waitaki coming down the valley.
Yeah.
It gives you a lifestyle that you wouldn't get anywhere else, really.
So that's why
I
you're
love
here.
it. Yeah, I do. Yeah,
Just
and the
beautiful.
hills. You get the hills. You got the best of everything here.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. Tell you what, making it sound pretty attractive here there, Karen. It really is.
Yeah.
Mark Leishman talking to Duntroon historian Karen Lawrence. Take a look at the photos on our website, rnz.co.nz/countrylife, or on the app under Rural.